And again, big push, big hands, reach down, stretch it up, big reach, wiggle your fingers, wake up your hands, and bring it out, and let's flick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Big finish. Again, big push. Reach down. Pull it up. Big stretch. Wiggle those fingers. If you want to, we can work on touching our thumb to each of our fingers. And bring it out. And let's flick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Big finish. Again, big push. Keep those hands really big. Stretch it down. Pull it up. Big reach. Let's warm up our wrists. Wiggling our wrists up and down. And bring it out. And go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Big finish. One more of these. Big push. Big hands. Reach down. Pull it up. Wiggle your wrists. Wake up your hands. Stretching through your spine. And bring it out. Let's flick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Big finish. Let's not forget our smile. It shouldn't look like I'm torturing you on the computer. All right, so next we're doing our swoop. We're going to alternate sides today. So big reach with your hand. We're swooping. Stretch your knee back. Palm up to the ceiling. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Opposite side. Big reach. Check in with your hand. Big swoop. Stretch your leg back. Palm up to the ceiling. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bring it in. Big finish. Switch sides. Big reach. Big hand. Big swoop. Stretch. Make your body as long as you can. Palm up. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bring it in. Make sure you're finishing big. We're really getting our bodies warmed up. Big reach, big hand, big swoop. Stretch that leg back. And go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bring it in. Big reach, big hand, big swoop. Stretch it back, palm up, and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Big reach, big hand, big swoop. Stretch it back, and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. One more on each side. Big reach, big hand, big swoop. Stretch that leg back, palm up to the ceiling. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Stop it in. I want you counting really loud. Big breaths, big reach, big hand, Big swoop. Stretch it out. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, let's get standing up. You can move your chair out of the way. Next exercise is our forward step. Your choices are 10 on the right, 10 on the left, or you can alternate it. Your choice. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right, checking in with our posture, making sure we're standing up nice and tall. Next is sideways. So we're going to step out to the side, palms up to the ceiling, looking where we're going. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, keep it strong, 17, 18, 19, 20. Woo! All right, next is our backward step. So you start with arms pushed out. We step back, lift our toe, feeling a good stretch in the back part of our leg. Pull it back in. All right, 10 on the right, 10 on the left. If you need to for balance, you can hold onto your chair, or you could just skip the arms all together and just do the legs, just to get that good stretch. All right, let's go. 1, stomp it in. 2, and in. 3, and in. 4, and in. 5, and in. 6, and in. 7, and in. 8, and in. 9, and in. Give me one more. 10, and in. All right, let's switch sides. So again, starting with big hands, pushing out. Let's go. 1, and in. 2, and in. 3, and in. 4, and in. 5, and in. 6, and in. 7, and in. 8, and in. 9, and in. 10, and in. Woo! All right, next is our forward rock step. So we have 1 foot forward, 1 foot back. We're working on weight shifting forward and back, rolling through our feet, standing up tall. And then the arms are arm reach up with a big arm swing. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 10, we're going to 15, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right, switch legs. So now we're going to weight shift with our opposite leg forward. So as you're moving forward and back, I want you to make sure you're standing up nice and tall. All right, let's add in that opposite arm, big reaches. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right, let's come to center. So we're standing up nice and tall. Next one we're doing is our twist. So I want you to have a target behind you that each time you are finding it and then coming back to me. We're doing 15 to the right, then we'll do 15 to the left. Let's go. Big reach, palms are up to the ceiling, and twist. 1, big finish. Big reach and twist. This is 2, big finish. Big reach, big twist. This is 3. Big reach, big twist. This is 4. Big reach, big twist. This is 5. Big reach, big twist. This is 6. Big reach, big twist. This is 7. Big reach, big twist. This is 8. Big reach, big twist. This is 9. Big reach, big twist. This is 10. Big reach, big twist. This is 11. Big reach, big twist. This is 12. Big reach, big twist. This is 13. Keep it big. Big reach, big twist. This is 14. Give me one more on this side. Big reach, big twist. This is 15. If for any reason you have to get sitting down, you can keep doing this exercise. You can do this in sitting. You're going to keep your arms big. You're going to work on that trunk rotation, staying big. You can do that in sitting. All right, we got 15 going the other way. Big reach, big twist. Bring it back in. This is 1. Big reach, big twist. This is 2. Big reach, big twist. This is 3. Big reach, big twist. This is 4. Big reach, big twist. This is 5. Big reach, big twist. This is 6. Big reach, big twist. This is 7. Big reach, big twist. This is 8. Big reach, big twist. This is 9. Big reach, big twist. This is 10. Big reach, big twist. This is 11. Big reach, big twist. This is 12. Big reach, big twist. This is 13. Big reach, big twist. This is 14. Give me one more. Big reach, big twist. This is 15. Woo! All right, now for my favorite, stand-ups and sit-downs. Okay, so just like every class, we're going to alternate. I do the odd numbers, and then you all do the even numbers. We are going to 80. Maybe next week we go to 90. You guys are doing such a good job. I didn't get any woos with that. So we alternate. The goal of this is to work on moving at a faster speed than you would typically choose to do and keeping our movements big. All right, let's get started. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, 15, 17, 19, 21, 23, 25, 27, 29, 31, 33, 35, 37, 39, 41, 43, 45, 47, 49, 51, 53, 55, 57, 59, 61, 63, 65, 67, 69, 71, 73, 75, 77, 79. Woo! Woo! You guys did awesome. All right, if you need to, grab a sip of water, and then we're going to jump into stations. All right, so our first station is jumping jacks. I'm going to show a couple different variations for that. You can do a traditional jumping jack. You can do a heel jack. You can hold onto a chair and just do the jack. And you can also be sitting and do a jumping jack. I want us working on getting our heart rate up and moving big. So we're going to do a minute of jumping jacks. Then we're going to grab our towel or scarf. My daughter let me borrow her purple scarf for class today. And we're going to do big kayaks. With this, we're working on adding in a squat to make that movement even bigger. Then our next station is reaching up, overhead, and then doing side bend, coming up, side bend the other way, and coming up. And I want us really focusing on our core here. So you're pulling in through your core as you're doing your side bends. Next is working on head and eye coordination. So this is having those two targets where we move just our eyes and then our head. Just our eyes, then our head. I'll talk us through that when we come to that station. The next is working on a shoulder blade squeeze with a high knee. You're going to alternate high knees. You could do it just in standing, working on that shoulder blade squeeze. Or if shoulders are causing an issue today, just high knees. And then the last station is plank with leg lifts. All right, who is ready to go? Yeah, woo! All right, so we have 1 minute of jumping jacks starting now. The goal of this is to work on getting our heart rate up. We want to be working at least to a moderate high level during our classes. Class should not be a walk in the park. If this feels like too much, go to a heel jack. Keep those movements big. You can add in a clap. We got 20 more seconds. Keep it big. Give me 10 more seconds. Woo! Okay. Moving on. Grab your towel or your scarf. We're kayaking. So arm out in front. We're swooping down, coming up. Scoop down, come up. I want us pulling in through our trunk. When we scoop, we shouldn't just be flopping down. It is scooping with control. We have 20 more seconds. All right, next is our side bend with our towel. So you're going to reach it up and we're twisting or turning to the side. As you're coming up, you are pulling in through your core. We have a minute of these. Pull up and pull up. You should really feel like your core is working. If for balance reasons, you can do this in sitting. You can do it with your arms out here. Make sure that you're breathing. Don't stop breathing. All right, put your scarf down. Next is working on our eye movements. Again, you can do this in standing, you can do it in sitting. So I want you to imagine that there are two targets couple feet apart from each other. You're going to start with your head and your eyes looking at that target. You're going to move just your eyes to the opposite target. Turn your head. Move your eyes to the opposite target. Turn your head. We're doing this direction for a minute. It can be helpful to talk through what your head and your eyes are doing. So it could be eyes, then head. Eyes, then head. Eyes, then head. Eyes, then head. "30 seconds to go in this direction." All right, and back to center. One reason why we work on this is because we think about, with Parkinson's, our movements get smaller and smaller. Well, that can happen with our eye movements too, and our head movements. And that head and eye coordination is so important when it comes to your balance. And so at least one station every week, we are working on an eye exercise to address that. So we just did side to side. Now we're doing up and down. So find two targets and let's go. So you're moving your eyes, then your head to one target, eyes, then head. Eyes, then head, eyes, then head, eyes, then head, eyes, then head. 30 more seconds to go. And back to center. All right, last one of our stations, we are doing planks with leg lifts. Couple options here. You can use the seat of your chair, making sure that you're staying in a straight line, and then working on those leg lifts, really pulling in through your core. You can also use a kitchen counter, or you can be here using the wall, doing leg kicks. Whatever feels most comfortable. We're doing this for a minute, starting now. So as you're doing this, I want you to try to keep your spine in a straight line. You should be feeling your core turn on. And then as you're lifting, squeezing that tush. Thinking buns of steel. "30 more seconds to go." And back to center. All right, so we did one round. We're doing a whole nother round of all of those. So we're starting with a minute of jumping jacks. Let's go. Again, if this is too much, you can always do a heel jack. Or just do the feet. I just want you staying moving. Let's work on getting your heart rate back up. 30 seconds to go. more seconds. Finish strong. Woo! All right. Grab our scarf. And we're kayaking. Starting now. Make sure you're breathing. Don't stop breathing. Ten more seconds to go. All right. Done with kayaking. Now we're doing our side bend. So float your arms up, standing up nice and tall, and we're side bending, using our core. Really pull up as we're coming up. And then opposite side. So it may be helpful to add in your breath here. So you breathe in as you come down, and then breathe out. As you come up, breathe in, out. Make sure you're standing up nice and tall. The scarf should not be making you tip over forward. All right, float your scarf down. Next is our eye exercise. So we're doing side to side, head and eyes, starting at one target. Let's go. Eyes move, then head moves. Eyes, then head. Eyes, then head. Try to keep your eye movement as big as you can. Try to make it to that target without having to do extra eye movements. All right, into center. Now we're doing up and down. So eyes and head are starting at one target. You're moving just your eyes, then your head. Eyes, head. Eyes, head. And it's important for us to practice this in different directions. We don't just look straight ahead or move your head side to side. We're moving our head and our eyes in all different directions. Five more seconds. All right, and back to center. And I'm just realizing now I missed a station on our first round. So we're going to do it now. We'll do our planks and then we're going to do it again just because it's so much fun. So this station is the one where we're doing our shoulder blade squeeze with our with our knee lift. So it's like this. You could just do the shoulder blade squeeze. You could just do the knees. You could just do this in sitting. Whatever feels comfortable for you. All right, we're doing this down. So as you're bringing your elbows down, I want you to try to squeeze your shoulder blades down and back. Give me 10 more seconds. Woo! Okay. Let's go to plank. So we're either planking on your chair or on the wall, working on doing some leg lifts. So we're here, pulling in through our core, and let's go. As you're doing this, I want you to focus on keeping your spine straight. And squeezing your tush, trying to keep your knees straight. All right, and back to center. And we're back to shoulder blade squeezes. We have 1 more minute, and then we're done with stations. We're going to move on to walking and balance. All right, so check in with your posture. Make sure you're standing up nice and tall. Big reach overhead, and let's go. Really focus on your shoulder blades. So you keep going. These are your shoulder blades. I want you picturing them squeezing down and back each time. So much of the time our shoulders end up forward and rounded. And this can really help strengthen those muscles that keep our shoulder blades where we need them to be. We're halfway there. Give me 30 more seconds. I know your arms may be getting tired, but you can do this. Give me 15 more seconds. Woo, okay, shake it out. Grab a sip of water. All right. So, you know how I like to do 2 things at once. So our next exercise is going to be working on doing squats. And we're going to go through the ABCs. Where we're going to get tricky is that every vowel we come to, we're not going to squat. We're going to do a jump. If jumping is too much, you can raise up onto your toes, bring your arms out to the side, but we're working on those 2 things at once. All right, we're going. So we're gonna squat it. So A, B, C, D, E, yes, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, whoop, V, W, X, Y, and Z. All right, woo! All right, we're gonna do that one more time. We're gonna do a couple other balance exercises, then we're gonna circle back to that. So next, what we're working on is our standing on one leg, and we're gonna add in some trunk motion. So we're keeping our core tight, and you're going to kick your leg back, tilt forward, and then pull it in. Straighten it out, pull it in. Where your support can decrease, you can be here at 2 hands, you can be at 1 hand, you can be at fingertips, or no hands. But it's good for us to practice our balance right outside of our immediate base of support. All right, so let's go. We're doing this a minute on one side and then bringing it in. This exercise was brought to you by me picking weeds earlier this week. I said, if I have to do this and work on my body mechanics, I think everyone else needs to also. It's beautiful how your exercises come from real life. You should be feeling your tush on your standing leg working. If this feels too much, you can just go to standing on one leg or having both hands on a surface as you're kicking back. Remember, our goal is that you are moving your body for an hour of fun. One more and bring it in. All right, so shake out those hips if you need to, and let's do the other side. Oh, yep, shake out your hands too if you were holding on for dear life. All right, let's go. And remember that smile I talked about at the beginning of the session? I still want to see it. It shouldn't look like I'm torturing you. You have, let's see, 8 minutes left. We should have big smiles. You got 8 minutes to go, and then you got the weekend. All right, bring it back in. Shake it out if you need to. Woo! All right. Next is we're going to do 2 minutes of walking with head turns. So in stations, we practice side to side and up and down. Now we're going to do diagonal motion. So where I like to practice this is imagine you're in the grocery store. You're looking for a box of cereal. And you're looking up, you're looking down. Gosh, where did they put that box of cereal? You can even do it going backwards. So depending on the space you have, you can do it in place, marching in place. So we're going to do this for 2 minutes, starting now. So the grocery store is a great place to practice your balance. As you're doing this, I don't want you to forget about your arm swing. So your arms shouldn't be super glued to your side. I want them swinging. I want you standing up tall. So just because you're looking down does not mean your whole trunk looks down. You're standing up nice and tall. If you wanted an added challenge, you can start naming off your grocery list for this week. All right, so you did one diagonal for a minute. Now we're switching diagonals. You may find from a coordination standpoint that one diagonal is a little trickier than the other. So for me, this diagonal is definitely trickier than the other one. More seconds. All right, and back to center. So next, we're circling back to those squats where we're saying the alphabet out loud, hopefully loudly, and then we're doing a jump when we get to a vowel. All right, is everyone ready to go? Give me a woo! Love it. All right, let's go. So we got A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Woo! All right, you guys worked really hard. For our last couple minutes, we're going to work on doing some nice stretches. So what I'm going to have us do is bring our arm across, give your shoulder a nice squeeze. This should feel like a nice stretch across the back part of your shoulder. And bring it down. Let's do the other side. When you're doing this, trying to have palm up towards the ceiling. And relax down. All right, let's get into a lunge stretch to help stretch out our calf and the front part of our hip. So working on making sure you're standing up nice and tall through your trunk. You don't want to be tipped over. You also want to check in with your back foot. Sometimes there's a tendency to want your foot to be turned out to the side, and you want it to be just straight ahead. And bring it in. And then let's do the other side. I'm just working on standing up nice and tall, lengthening through that back leg. and bring it in. Next, we're going to do a quad stretch. I'm going to show you a couple different ways. So you could do it the traditional way of getting back here. If you want to hold onto a chair or your wall, you can lift your leg up onto the seat of the chair and hold on to get a good stretch in the front part of your leg. Your choice. And then if you need to sit down for this, you can always just bring your leg back. All right, so we're giving the front part of our thigh a nice stretch. Standing up nice and tall. And switch sides. And bring it down. All right, and then let's sit it back, getting a good hamstring stretch. Make sure you're breathing. Don't stop breathing. And roll it up. Let's switch sides. Sit your tush back. And roll it up. Just a couple more to go. We're going to grab a seat and cross our leg. If this feels uncomfortable for your hip, you could always prop your foot up. We're just working on opening up your hip joint, stretching the side part of your hip. If you'd like more of a stretch, just lean a little bit forward. Hopefully this feels really good after the workout you did today, because everyone did awesome. And bring it down, other side. And bring it down. All right, last stretch is for our neck. So we're bringing our ear to our shoulder. You can give it a nice stretch. And then with your opposite hand, reaching down for the floor. And let's bring it up, other side. And float it up. All right, we're gonna finish with 5 big breaths. So you're gonna breathe in for 4 counts, raising your arm up, and then floating down for 4 counts. Breathe in, breathe out. As you're breathing in, trying to fill in that lower part of your lungs. Breathe in, breathe out. 2 more. Breathe in, breathe out. Give me 1 more. Breathe in and breathe out. All right, you cross